Well, welcome to our Ranch Place Market Update. I'm Ron Wilstein, a broker at Keller Williams Luxury Properties here in Park City.
And I'm Doug Olmstead, Seller's Property Consultant here on the Wilstein team. Thank you so much for joining us today.
We've got a lot of exciting news to share with you about the Ranch Place neighborhood, but we want to begin by giving you a quick overview of the Park City market. Over the past 12 months, there's been 1,440 sales in Park City. That's homes, condominiums, and vacant land, and that's all real estate brokerages combined, up 10% or 135 sales from the year before.
If we break that down into year-over-year sales, you can see that homes were up 4% from 496 sales to 516 sales. Condominiums were the largest gain of 24%, up from 594 sales all the way up to 738. Lots were down 13% from 219 sales to 190 sales. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. It's more due to a lack of available inventory.
So let's turn our attention to property values. Everybody wants to know what their property is worth, and here's what's happening in Park City. I've broken this into two categories: Park City neighborhood and the Snyderville Basin, the county area of Park City. Within the city limits, $1,300,000 was the medium sold price. It is now $1,450,000. That's up $150,000 or 12% from the previous year. So nice appreciation. We see 13% appreciation in the Snyderville Basin, climbing from $768,000 all the way up to $865,000 for medium homes sold.
If we look at condos in Park City limits, up $535,000 to $565,000 for a 6% gain. The biggest gain is out in the Snyderville Basin, up 16%, up from $339,500 all the way up to $395,000.
And now this graph shows us lots of medium sold prices. In the city limits, we have a big increase, 23%, climbing from $550,000 all the way up to $675,000. The thing that I want to point out to you here is that we're dealing with such a small sample of actual sales in the city limits that you could have, as we did this past year, a home in a superior location or have breathtaking views of the resorts, not have a similar property the year before, and that can skew the data, as much as 20%. So just want to make sure you understand that the lot values in the city limits did not across the board go up 23%. Be nice if they did, but it didn't work that way. However, in the Snyderville Basin, where we see a 17% increase and a much larger sampling of properties, that is more across the board, rising from $300,000 medium sold price up $50,000 to $350,000.
So let's go ahead and take a dive down into the Ranch Place real estate market in specific. Our home sales in Ranch Place were up 27% over last year's number of sales. You can see on the graph here that's from 15 sales up to 19 sales, and again up 27%.
We always like to look at absorption rate, and what absorption rate tells us is based upon this pace of past sales going back a year. If you put your property on the market, how quickly should it sell based upon the history? Well, Ranch Place homes are selling at a pace of one sale every 19 days, which is incredible. That's a hot market. There's currently 2 homes on the market in Ranch Place, which equates to a 1-month inventory, and that's very, very small. The National Association of Realtors says that a balanced market, approximately an equal number of buyers and sellers, is seen through a 6-month inventory, and in resort towns like Park City, usually a 9-month inventory. So when we're looking at a 1-month inventory, only 2 homes on the market, that clearly favors sellers.
Selling prices in Ranch Place have ranged from $774,500 all the way up to $2,300,000. Pretty big range there. But the median sold price is $990,000. Now that's up 21% from the previous year's values. You can see the previous year at $817,000, and this year $990,000. Up
Wow.
21%. That's huge.
It's almost $1 million. Isn't that great?
That is great.
But if you're interested in receiving a printout of the specific homes that we've summarized in this data, you can send either myself or Doug an email, ron@thewilsteinteam.com or doug@thewilsteinteam.com. We're happy to send you that. You might find it interesting. But we also want to tell you, as we get close to the conclusion of this webinar, how you can get this sort of information and more details about the ranch place market whenever you want. We do tend to do these webinars about every 6 months, but we could go into a lot more detail. If you want more detail, go to BuyParkCityRealEstate.com/ranch place, or the WellsteinTeam.com/ranch place. It's a little bit shorter, although not the way I said it, it's not. Anyway, let me just show you what that will lead you to. This is on our website, and this is a page that we've specifically designed for owners of ranch place properties. As you scroll down a bit, you'll come into these two buttons. The green button says watch a webinar for an update on ranch place real estate. In effect, that's what you're doing right now. The maroon button says send me current sales data for ranch place homes. And as you hover over it, changes colors. As you click it, it will take you to this page entitled Current Sales Data Request. Really easy, takes you less than a minute. Put in your property address, number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and then here put in your information, your first name, last name, and your email address so we can send you that information. If you're interested in talking to us, include your phone number, or if you want to be on our quarterly newsletter mailing list, include the rest of the details. In the comment box here, just include specifically what you want. Excuse me. It can be as simple as send me an update on the homes available on the market in Ranch Place, or what has sold, whatever it is. Just let us know. We'll send that to you. We send it no cost, no obligation. If you're curious, that's fine. If you're interested in selling, that's fine. Just hit the green button and we'll get you that information. Our goal, the Wellstein team, is to provide you with lots of relevant information about the real estate market.
Well, you've probably been seeing the update on the mountain. Vail's been spending their $50 million diligently to improve the mountain. Been up there a lot this summer watching them install the lifts to the lift towers to the gondola, the Quicksilver gondola. This Quicksilver gondola is what's going to link the two areas of the mountain together this year. The towers are in and the cables are strung and the cars are hanging there and they're just running it, getting it ready for season. Right there where it lets off, where the Silver Load is the new Miners Camp restaurant. Very large, nice, state-of-the-art restaurant, which is much needed with what was there for sure.
Yes.
And on the front side of the mountain, the King Kong lift will alleviate the bottleneck that could have occurred there before with a new detachable high-speed 6-pack. So going to move skiers and snowboarders around the mountain and keep us all fed, and we're going to have a great ski season.
50% more capacity, plus you get to meet more people while you ride in the chairlifts.
Indeed.
The Park City Resort is scheduled to open November 21st. We've been getting snow today. Temperatures have been cold. They're making snow. I think they're going to open on time. You wait and see exactly how much of the mountain they're able to open, but it's pretty positive. And with that in mind, we want to remind you that Vail Resorts makes available their Epic Pass, or their Epic Locals Pass. This is the pass that allows you to ski or ride the 7,300 acres of terrain at the Park City Resort. If you get the Locals Pass, you have to be a Utah resident, and there are some blackout dates in between Christmas and New Year's. But you want to save a couple $100, you can do that. Or you can have the unlimited access Epic Pass. But great deal, not only great for skiing Park City, but you can go to Vail in Colorado, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge. You can even go to Perisher in Australia, because it's a Vail-operated resort. You can pull out your Epic Pass, ski there too. So we want to make sure you knew about it and take advantage of that. Deer Valley is scheduled to open the first weekend in December the 5th. And of course, they want that mountain to be perfect. It won't all be open, but whatever you ski there will be in perfect condition. And of course, the food.
Always wonderful.
Now, with Vail investing $50 million into the resort, enhancing it, some deferred maintenance, a number of different things, the question we keep getting asked is, what impact is that investment going to have on the Park City real estate market? And we don't really have the time in this webinar to discuss it, but we did discuss it in one of our segments in our October Park City Market Talk webinar. All you have to do is go to viewparkcityrealestate.com/Vail improvements. It would take you right to that website, and we cover the impact of the Vail's improvements in our opinion, in that webinar. So you might check that out if that's important to you. Finally, if you want to learn how much your ranch place home may be worth, it's real easy. You can pick up the phone, give us a call, you could send us an email, or just go to our website, BuyParkCityRealEstate.com. That home page, that first page you come to, scroll down to the Learn What Your Property is Worth, complete the form there. Just point it to you real quickly. Here's BuyParkCityRealEstate.com. Scroll down past that, start your real estate search, past some properties and webinars, all the way to Learn What Your Property is Worth. Form is very similar to the other one, but slightly changed. Take you, like I said, less than a minute to fill out. Fill out the blanks. There's pull down menus to choose, so it's really easy. And then when you get past the address the address fields on this choice of boxes here, choose the first one. Contact me now for a free property value assessment. Click that. We will contact you, arrange a time to see your property, do the analysis for you, get you the information. And again, there's no cost, there's no obligation. It's just good information. And there's other things available. Check any that are applicable and hit submit form. Just that simple. If you have any questions, we're always here. Shoot us an email.
Ron at thewilsteinteam.com or Doug at thewilsteinteam.com.
And every single month we do our Park City Market Talk webinar. We update it on the 15th of the month. And so check that out. And you'll always get an overview of the Park City real estate market, more details than we covered in this brief one on Ranch Place. And then 2 or 3 other main topics that are on people's minds. Changes every single month. So with that in mind, thank you very much for watching our webinar. And if we can assist you at all, let us know.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.